So, you talk to my dad, do you really need to hear it again, or? Yeah, no, that's fine. Basically, I've wanted kids, and I wanted to be pregnant for as long as I can remember. I don't know what it is. I think pregnancy is just really beautiful. Like it could create this bond before the baby was even born. And then the baby would be born and you'd have this little guy, that looked like you and talked like you, and you could love and they would love you right back. I don't know. Anyway, I used to have these really horrible dreams. Horribly vivid dreams, anyway. I'd be pregnant or I would have a baby. I can still remember some of their names. I let myself believe that I was, actually pregnant, or that I actually had the baby, even though I know when I'm dreaming. And I'd wake up and it'd be really rough for a good few days. I wanted to go back, I guess. Really wanted to go back. My sister has PCOS. It's basically this thing where like your body creates too much testosterone. I think it basically just makes it really hard to get pregnant or stay pregnant. She found out when she was, I think, 11. And, she's cool with adoption. She's wanted to, have just a family full of foster kids, stuff like that. And I think adoption is really noble, don't get me wrong. Those kids need somebody. I think that's really, really great. I don't know though, I always just needed to have my own kids. Not that I wouldn't love them as if they were my own kids if I had adopted kids. I don't know how to explain it. I always wanted to carry them, I guess. So, and knowing that my sister found out really young, I thought I wanted to too. I'm not anywhere near having kids, obviously. I'm not even 18, but I needed to know. So I talked to my doctor about it, and she's been working with us for a long time. She was actually, I think, the doctor that told my sister she had PCOS way back when. So she knew how much this meant to me. So she was up for it, even though it was an odd request. And I waited for 2 weeks. Man, did it feel like longer. In those situations, doctors don't really like to say the word impossible. They like to keep it light. They like to tell you that there's a chance. Nothing's impossible. My doctor was not quite as optimistic. I think she knew how much it meant to me, like I said, and she thought it would be kinder to be more brutal. I can't begin to describe what that news felt like to a person like me. It felt like somebody punched me in the gut. And like I didn't have any air left in my lungs. I couldn't breathe. It hurt so bad. I'd like to think that, I'd be open to adoption, but it just isn't what I planned. I don't know what to do. I just keep thinking, how could this happen to me? How could I be so unlucky? How could I not manage to do the one thing that every woman is almost guaranteed to be able to do? How could I be foolish enough to think that I would be allowed to have this thing? How could I let myself dream like this for so many years, and how could it be taken away from me before I even had a chance to see it through? How could I wake up from this dream before I even fell asleep? I'm sorry.